Hey y'all, this is your K-pop auntie Carly, and I have another ATEEZ reaction to get to today. I'm watching Waves. This is the last in a short introduction series that I was going to watch about 6 of their most popular songs before really getting diving in a more chronological order. What I generally do is kind of take some songs from the very beginning and some of the songs from the most recent and sandwich it until I reach the middle. This is the last one, and then I'll be taking more of that format, except for Fridays when I skip around to whatever you guys want me to listen to, including covers and solos and all. All right. Let's get into Waves. So go ahead and subscribe because I'm going to be coming up with all sorts of content. I'm just hanging out here in my home office, and I need to take a lot of breaks throughout the day. I'm a book editor, and I need to refresh. I need to break my brain apart so it doesn't get into kind of like the mold. It's actually not good for me to get into a groove when it comes to book editing because I'm also an avid reader, and I just wind up reading instead of editing. So yeah, this is what I do for breaks. I come on, so I'm gonna have a lot of content, especially today. I actually just finished not one but 2 projects, so I'm kind of I'll probably take some longer breaks today than I usually do and cover some longer content. All right. With all that said, Wave. Volume's good. Okay. And I also am going to go through it once without the captions on, and I'll decide if I want to go through it twice with the captions on or skip over to a lyrics video because I'm still trying to get to know the faces with the names and the voices. Getting there. Okay. This is already sounding like the kind of vocals, slower songs I like. Nice. And because I already paused it, I'm gonna... Sorry. Nice. Ooh, good vocals. Dig his voice. That's Mingy, right? The build up. It's coming. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And it's one thing that I'm noticing about ATEEZ is that I really like their vocals. Like, there are other groups where, like, individuals absolutely shine. They sing really well as a group. Like, I can hear multiple different voices harmonizing, and I feel like they do that more than any other group where they're just... I'm going to bring it back to before the drop. Where am I? I think that was plenty far, maybe about here. Their voices meld together so well. It's not so much about one singer delivering some lines. It's like they come together really, really well. Yeah, I like this. I like the instruments and everything in this. It's nice. Supermarket. Nice. This is a fun MV too. It's got me moving. Yep. Ad-libs in the back. Seriously, here they're just, it just seems like they're so good at singing together, at bringing all of their voices together. You know, that's... Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm in, like, I'm only reacting to 3 groups right now, to ATEEZ, to Stray Kids, and to BTS, and I think out of the 3 of them so far, like, saying throughout this video, they sing together the best. Like, it's different from, you know, having a group of guys who sing well. And now that the other bands don't sing well together, they have some really good, the other groups have some really good harmonizing moments as well that really stick out. What sticks out with ATEEZ for me is that they seem to be pairing their voices together a lot more often than the other groups do, and I like that. I like hearing them sing together. What do I think this is about? Let's see. Can I extrapolate anything from the music video as to what the lyrics are? Oh, we have them in some kind of everyday stuff. They're hanging out in a supermarket. They're moving some furniture. It seems like they're, yeah, just doing some more everyday stuff together. A bunch of buddies hanging out, maybe on vacation. I don't know. That probably has nothing to do with it, but I am going to bring up the lyrics video on this one instead of running it back through again, so that I can associate the voices with the faces and the names and actually get into the lyrics and see what the lyrics are all about. Uno momento. Alright, here we go. We have the lyrics version. I'm putting both earbuds in again, and I feel like I'm finally starting to get to know, like, identify at least half of them when I see them. So this is gonna help. And I really did like the instrumentation on this piece. Like, this is definitely playlisted in my... Oh. We're at the ocean blue now, somewhere on a wave. Who's singing? Okay, sound? Okay. We are at the ocean blue. Still staying together, I don't know where to go. Cheers, cheers. This moment under the hot sun. I love him coming in with that. Throw away any hesitation. Think. We're already over lots of things. Remember, and it's mutable. Ocean. Just gonna on the way to hot sun. When you want to stop, you shout after sweeping your hair up. No, doesn't need to be translated. More and more, surging more. I didn't realize that was Hakuna Matata. More and more North Island, follow me, cross over the lower Mississippi River, where we go, don't be care about that. Oh God, I love that flow, jeez. I'm gonna listen to all that again. I like Hong Jun's flow here. Pause because I need to actually read. Even more moving in groups, even more tough wave carrying on. Trip to the ocean, royal. Enjoy this moment. I know y'all feeling me and the wave more fractals. Are you ready to find out the light under the sun? He did a really interesting tone. It's not just that his voice is deep, it's that it's got this like natural fry to it. Not even fry, it's this natural. I'm trying to like massage back into my throat here. It's almost like it's auto distorted just naturally with that. I don't know how to describe it. It's unique. Wherever you are, I will be there. Open hands. It's okay if it's more tough. We're gonna play on it. In this moment is our way. Don't be afraid and face it harder. Alright, so it sounds like it's a group. Sounds like my husband is playing music in the background himself. It sounds like it's a group song of them overcoming hardships, sticking together. Just hold my hand. We'll get through this. Get over the waves. It's some people talk about going through a desert to get to where they need to go. Others it's crossing an ocean. It's waves. So it's kind of it's. If this moment is our wave, don't be afraid and face it harder. You gotta get over it, especially in the Pacific countries. The idea of the big waves is a lot more problematic than it is in most places in the U.S. Not all of them, but I live in Michigan, and even though we're surrounded by massive lakes, waves aren't really much of a thing that we would worry about unless there's actually a lot of shipwrecks in Lake Michigan. But so I guess I do understand a lot about the waves being a problem that you need to get over. Hey, don't be afraid. You face it. And thing about a wave, for those of you who don't know, is you can't go sideways at it. You can't just endure. You actually, one of your best bets on facing a really tough wave is to head directly into it. It's just a thing. Hotter. There's under the sun. Go over the wave. Yep, gotta head into it and go over top of it. It's kind of like stepping into a punch. If you go into it before it has a chance to crest and break over top of you, you go into it. It's the same like with a punch. If you want to step into a punch so that it hits you here instead of hits you. There we go, here, where the maximum energy focus is. So, hey, they're saying, we've got a wave coming at us. We're just going to swim right into it. We're going to head right into it. We're going to face it together. That's very cool. Very good mentality, and I hope you all have people in your life like that. If not, these guys have, I'm learning more about them, and they're saying, hey, come to us, and, you can go to them and, Put your problems in front of these guys, and they sound like they're the kind of guys that they're gonna listen. They're gonna be there for you. They're gonna help you through the waves. So that's me. That is me. That is me being done here. I just finished up little side project, a little romance novella that had to get edited but didn't have a due date on it. So that means I'm going to transition into yet another edit. What shall I edit? Probably another romance because I have a bunch of those that I need to edit. Yep. All right, everybody, stay hydrated and you have yourselves a wonderful day.